Darling, I don't know whether you can hear me or not. Because of this lump in my throat, I can't talk very loud. But I just had to tell you about our son's prayer tonight. If you could have heard it, honey, you'd have been so proud. I'd already finished a note for Mom and Dad, as if they didn't know what was wrong, asking them to take care of him now that you and I were both gone. After I'd finished the letter, I figured he was asleep and I thought I'd slip in and see him just once more. But he was just starting to say his prayers, and the words he said froze me at the door. And he said, "Dear God, it's late. I hope I didn't wake you, but there's something we got to talk about. You see, God, we buried my mommy today, and my daddy needs straightening out. Ever since Mommy's been sick, why, he's been nervous and hollering at me a lot. And well, that part I can understand, because even a little boy like me knows that worries can sometimes overload a man. I'm glad he loved Mommy, and I want him to be with her one of these days. But God, you've got to tell him that right now he's got me to raise. Tell him that a little boy like me sometimes needs a helping hand. And I reckon you probably still need your daddy, even when you're a full-grown man. I know he loved Mommy, and I want him to be with her one of these days. But right now, he's got me to raise. I know Grandma and Grandpa love me a lot, but God, they're older, and they don't always understand the problems a little boy like me's got. Well, God, I won't bother you anymore tonight, but tomorrow night, I'll be sure and talk to you again. So you take care of my daddy now, God. You hear? Thank you, and amen." I just stood there thinking about his prayer and all that he'd said in it. And finally, I opened the door and I asked if I could talk to him for a minute. We sat on the edge of the bed and we took turns laughing and crying for a while. And he could tell there had been a change in me, because for the first time in a long time, I saw him smile. "So, darling, you go on ahead, but you walk real slow. And one of these days when you turn around, why, I'll be there. But it's going to be a few dozen years, because for right now, I've got to spend the time being the answer to our little boy's prayer."
Awesome. Thank you.